Let's talk about something that matters: embracing your talents and refusing to let anyone hold you back. This is about recognizing the value you bring to the world and not letting outside voices dictate your worth or potential. We all face moments when someone's words make us doubt ourselves. It might seem small at the time, but those doubts can stick, shaping how we see ourselves and what we believe we can do. Today, we're cutting through that. It's time to reclaim what's yours: your strength, your abilities, and your confidence. Think about this. You're doing something that makes you happy, maybe singing, drawing, or speaking your mind. Then someone says, "You're not good at that," or "Why bother?" It might be a passing comment, something they don't even remember saying, but it stays with you. You start holding back. You stop trying. That single comment grows into a barrier, not just in that one area, but in how you approach other parts of your life. This isn't just about singing or drawing. It's about how quickly a seed of doubt can take root if you let it. But here's the truth. Their opinion doesn't define you. That block doesn't belong to you, and it doesn't have to control you. Today is about recognizing that and making the choice to move forward, to take back your voice, your skills, and your right to be exactly who you are. Let's get into it. When someone tells you that you can't do something, it's more than just a passing comment. Those words can linger, taking root in your thoughts. At first, they might seem harmless, but over time, they can grow into barriers to confidence, creativity, and self-expression. These blocks begin to shape how you see yourself. You start to question your abilities, doubt your decisions, and even hold yourself back from trying something new. It's not because you lack talent or capability, but because someone's words made you believe otherwise. These blocks don't stay confined to your mind. They seep into your actions, your energy, and even your physical being. You might find yourself hesitating to speak up, shrinking in moments where you should stand tall, or holding back from expressing emotions freely. It's as if those doubts settle into your body, tightening your chest, stiffening your movements, and weighing you down. Over time, they can make it harder to feel joy, harder to feel free, and harder to believe in your own potential. The most dangerous part of these blocks is how subtle they can be. You may not even realize they're there until they start shaping your decisions. You stop reaching for opportunities because you think you're not ready. You stay quiet in a conversation because you assume your voice isn't important. You avoid trying something new because you fear failure before you even begin. These blocks dim your light bit by bit until you forget how brightly you're meant to shine. But here's the truth. Those blocks are not permanent. They don't define you, and they don't own you. What someone else said is not the final word on who you are or what you're capable of. Recognizing these blocks is the first step to breaking them down. You have the power to push past them, to breathe deeply, move freely, and reclaim the joy that's been stifled. You don't need permission to express yourself or to step into your potential. All you need is the willingness to see those blocks for what they are, temporary obstacles, and the determination to rise above them. Your light hasn't dimmed, it's just waiting for you to let it shine again. Self-expression is not a luxury, it's a necessity. As women, we carry within us an immense depth of strength, emotion, and creativity. These aren't qualities to be hidden or suppressed. They are the core of who we are, the essence of what makes us unique. Yet, how often do we find ourselves holding back? We adapt to the needs of our families, partners, and society, often to the point where we set aside our own desires, talents, and dreams. While compromise can be a part of life, losing touch with ourselves should never be the price we pay. Your voice, your true, unique self, is essential. It's not about shouting the loudest or demanding attention. It's about being authentic, about showing up in the world as who you are, unapologetically. Every person has their own way of expressing this. For some, it's through words. For others, through movement, art, or music. It might even be found in quiet moments of creation, in problem solving, or in leadership. Whatever it is, self-expression is a way of saying, "This is me. This is my truth." Expression is freedom. It's the act of breaking out of the mold that others may have tried to fit you into. It's reclaiming your identity piece by piece and refusing to let others define you. When you sing, dance, paint, write, or even just speak your thoughts clearly, you're stepping into your power. You're taking something from deep within and giving it form. That act is liberating because it reminds you of your agency, your creativity, and your worth. But self-expression doesn't only empower you, it heals. Every time you share a part of yourself with the world, you're chipping away at the blocks that might have held you back. Those doubts and fears that once silenced you begin to fade. You're creating space for growth, for confidence, for joy. Expressing yourself also sends a powerful message to others. It's okay to be real, to be vulnerable, to be human. When you show the world who you truly are, you inspire others to do the same. Expression is contagious. It creates a ripple effect, showing those around you that their voices matter too. Whether it's in a small, intimate moment or a public declaration, your authenticity encourages others to find and share their own truths. This process isn't always easy. It requires courage to face the possibility of judgment or rejection. But the alternative, remaining silent, hidden, or diminished, is far more costly. Holding back only perpetuates the idea that your voice doesn't matter, and that's simply not true. You are more than the roles you play or the expectations placed upon you. You are a unique, vibrant individual with ideas, emotions, and talents that deserve to be seen and heard. The world doesn't need perfection. It needs authenticity. It needs the real you. Start small if that's what feels right. Find something that sparks joy, that feels true, and lean into it. Whether it's creating, speaking, or connecting, let your expression be a celebration of who you are. In doing so, you're not just breaking through blocks. You're building a life that reflects your strength, your beauty, and your undeniable worth. To truly embrace your talents and express your authentic self, the environment around you plays a critical role. You don't have to take this journey alone, nor should you. Growth, healing, and empowerment often flourish in the presence of support. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, encourage you, and celebrate your uniqueness can make all the difference. Supportive spaces are essential because they provide what the world often lacks: a judgment-free environment where you can be yourself. A circle of women who share their own stories and challenges can help you realize that you're not alone. A mentor or teacher who sees your potential can guide you, helping you explore parts of yourself that may have been hidden. Even a hobby group or community dedicated to shared interests can offer camaraderie and motivation, showing you that your contributions are valued. Finding these spaces doesn't have to be complicated. Start by looking for opportunities to connect with others who share similar goals or values. A local class, an online forum, or a community event can open doors to relationships that nourish your growth. Seek out individuals who uplift rather than criticize, who listen without judgment, and who remind you of your worth, even when you momentarily forget it yourself. Sometimes all it takes is one genuine connection. Someone who believes in you when you're struggling to believe in yourself. Support doesn't just make the journey easier, it transforms how you see yourself. In the right environment, you start to recognize strengths and talents you may have overlooked or undervalued. The encouragement and validation from others reflect back to you the beauty and power you already possess. When someone tells you, "You can do this," and they mean it, it can reignite the confidence you need to move forward. But support is not just about receiving, it's also about giving. When you contribute your own energy to a supportive space, it deepens your sense of purpose and connection. By encouraging others, you also affirm your own values and capabilities. The act of lifting others up reinforces the belief that we rise together. Creating or joining a community of support is one of the most powerful steps you can take to reclaim your voice and express your true self. It reminds you that you are never alone, even in moments when the world feels isolating. There is strength in connection, in shared experiences, and in knowing that others are walking alongside you, cheering you on. So take that step, join that group, attend that class, or simply reach out to someone you trust. Build a network of people who inspire you and who remind you that you are capable of incredible things. In their company, you'll find the courage to step fully into who you are, the strength to break through barriers, and the confidence to shine brighter than ever before. Together we're stronger, and together we can create a world where every voice is heard and every talent is celebrated. As we conclude, it's time to take deliberate action. Today, take one concrete step toward expressing yourself. It doesn't need to be complicated. Write a few lines, explore a new hobby, or take part in a group activity that interests you. The goal is simple. Act. Start moving forward and claim the space that belongs to you. Your talents and perspective are valuable. They deserve to be expressed, not stifled. Don't allow fear, doubt, or others' opinions to control your choices. The potential within you will only grow if you take steps to nurture it. Now is the time to focus on progress, not perfection. You don't have to do everything at once, but you do need to start. Each effort you make builds momentum. Each decision to prioritize yourself strengthens your confidence and capabilities. If you feel this message is relevant, share it with someone who may need encouragement. Let's create a supportive community where we push each other to reach new heights and recognize the value in our unique contributions. The path forward is clear. Take action, keep moving, and don't stop until you reach your goals. There's no need to wait for the perfect moment. The right time is now. Let's move forward, unapologetically focused and determined to succeed.